2, 1.
It's time for the Fred Johnson Show with Fred Johnson and his crew, Charlie the Sports Guy, the Disgruntled Guy, Cletus from Cackalacky, Crazy Eddie from Glendale, golfing legend Duffy Divot, Quazar The Time Traveler, and Naked Engineer Steve. And now, here's Fred Johnson.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the Fred Show, Show 2, Season 2. I'm going to switch to that view quick. Okay, so welcome back. Here we are. We got most of the crew back today. We got some things to get caught up on. We got a lot of great feedback from last week's show. They love the way we move things along, and so we're going to do that again. Going to try to keep the show within 20 minutes, and we have a guest. Somebody emailed, and then we are going to have a guest later. Person sounds pretty interesting. He's a Karaoke Guy. So we're going to find out what he's all about. He's got some kind of deal. He does something special. He puts a twist on the karaoke. So we're looking forward to that. And you know, there's all kind of things I wanted to talk about. I'm having a little throat trouble, been talking too much. So I hope I hope this all works out. I haven't been drinking enough. Hold on, stand by. Okay, there we go. Got to drink just right. So that's about it. Now, before I throw it to everyone, I would like to do a little commercial first and show you who the Fred Show is sponsored by, one of our very fine sponsors. So Naked Engineer Steve, if you could roll that first commercial, go ahead there. And there it is. All right, there you go. Perfect. I love it. We're cutting everything down there. You can only buy half a drum and half a cymbal on this show. No, Billy Blast Drums, very fine sponsor. Very good, Billy Blast. You know, that guy still looks very familiar to me. I'm not sure who he is. Okay, moving on. Back to Fred, back to me. Here we go. I'm Fred. We're going to start things off, as always, the one, the only, up there in Reno, Nevada, in the High Roller Suite in the casino, ladies and gentlemen, Charlie the Sports Guy.
Hey, Fred, how's it going?
Hey,
well, in college football, you know, the Pac-12 has changed their mind and they're going to play some football starting on November 6th. And the Mountain West Conference changed their mind too, and they're starting on October 24th. So it's going to be some good football. Major leagues, well, it's going to be playoffs next week. Few teams are still trying to squeeze into the last playoff spots. NBA Lakers are ahead 3-1 in their conference final.
Yay.
NHL Stanley Cup is happening right now with Tampa Bay and Dallas.
Wow.
And in the NFL.
Yes.
Bears legend, Gale Sayers is dead at 77.
Really?
Well, back to you, Fred. Yeah, it's too bad.
Wow, Charlie. Really? Gale Sayers?
Yeah.
I thought he died like a long time ago.
Had a bad knee since 1970, but
didn't he die in that movie? Oh, wait.
Yes.
No. Oh.
Yes, he died in Brian's song.
Right.
No, Piccolo. No, Brian Piccolo died.
Oh, that's
he
right.
was the friend.
Oh, right.
My brain's
right.
scrambled now.
Exactly. Wow, I'm very confused. I'm glad we have you to like straighten that all up. So the sports are chugging along. You know, the Stanley Cup. I'm thinking they should honor Stan Lee and actually call it the Stan Lee Cup from now on with Stan Lee.
There you go.
What do you think? I'm going to write that down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Charlie. Very good. We'll get back to you later. We're going to talk about stuff later. And moving on to, hey, look at that guy. To the Disgruntled Guy, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Naked Engineer Steve. That was very good. Yeah, very good. There you go. Okay. Disgruntled Guy, where are you?
Hey, Fred!
Yes.
Here I am! I'm in New Orleans, Fred!
Wow, you are.
I was hunting down that mythical creature, the Rubagru, Fred, the Rubagru.
What is that? The what?
Well, Fred, they know what it is here in New Orleans.
Never heard of it.
Well, you know, Fred, I had a little bit of trouble here. I got sidetracked a little bit. I didn't realize it was. Oh, I didn't realize it was Mardi Gras, Fred. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
And I hooked up with my buddy,
What's the date today?
Refugio. And here's where it went a little bit dicey, Fred. A little dicey.
Refugio. You're always getting in trouble with Refugio. Okay, go ahead.
Well, Fred, we were partying over at Rick's Cabaret, a place I know you know a lot about.
Oh yeah, but we're not going to talk about that.
Well, I pulled out the credit card you sent me there, Fred.
Uh-oh.
And there was a bit of a dispute about the card and a lap dance.
Uh-huh.
As luck would have it, Fred, it looks like you're going to have to bail me out again, Fred.
Oh, well, fortunately, yeah. Well, I was going to tell you, hey, that's a great view out your window that you have there in Mardi Gras. You might be staying at a great place. That's a great view. And I want to tell you that we do have a new law firm here on the Fred Show.
That's great, Fred.
Yeah, they're called Hover, Lumber, and Linger. So we got a new law firm to help people out. And to let you know, we paid the fines, and we're getting the corporate jet out of the tow yard. They're towing it out today.
That's great, Fred, because I think I might have to use it there, Fred. They said if I didn't pay, I would have to give people lap dances. You got to help me, Fred. There's a little big hairy guy looking like a Rubagru. He wants to cash in on the debt, and he looks like he's going to sit on my lap here pretty soon, Fred. I don't want that. You know, I don't want him on my lap, Fred. And, you know, you need to get the corporate jet over here, Fred. You really do. Right away, Fred. And I'll be here doing lap dances, Fred.
Okay. Well, like I said, they're just towing it out of the tow yard now, so I can't get it, like, you know, up and running right away. But you hang in there, and whoever this the Rolligay guy or whatever.
Rubagru. He's a hairy guy, Fred. He's going to sit on my lap. You got to get the jet over here. God, please.
Okay. All right. Yeah, there we go. Thank you there, Naked Engineer Steve. Appreciate that. Okay, very good. Moving on. Next is Cletus. Cletus, now, what happened? Now, Cletus was in jail. Cletus, where are you at now? I thought you were still in jail. I was going to tell you that we had the lawyers to bail you out.
Well, Fred, an opportunity presented itself, and so I took my opportunity and seized the moment. So I'm back. I made it back to Los Angeles, Fred.
Oh, what do you mean that you seized the moment, an opportunity? You got out. How'd you get out, Cletus?
Well, we don't need to go into all that, Fred.
Okay.
But
all right.
Anyhow.
Well, I'm glad you're out, Cletus. We'll hammer out the details later.
Yeah, I'm on a shopping mission. I need to find me a reading lamp.
Lamp?
Yeah, with all the time, you know, got on my hands with the COVID and everything, I thought I'd take up reading. So now I got to find me a reading lamp, and I asked the fella on the corner back there where I could find a lamp, and he pointed down this way, and he said, "There's a whole mess of lamps down here." He made it sound like a fella could just, you know, pick one out, and take it with him, but I don't know what he was talking about. I don't see any lamps, but he said there's a whole mess of them down here.
Well, there are right behind you there, Cletus. There is a whole mess of lamps behind you. Look at that.
Oh. So, yeah, I guess I can just pick one of these out.
I don't think so, Cletus. I think that's like a sculpture or something.
Well, I guess I better ask somebody, because otherwise I'll just have to bring my books down here and get closer to the light for night reading.
Well, that's a good idea. You could do that, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Well, back to you, Fred.
All right, Cletus. Thanks for that. Very good, Naked Engineer Steve. You're doing a great job. My pad keeps shutting down. I forgot to put it on don't shut down. Okay. All right, Cletus, we'll be back to you now. Moving on. Crazy Eddie. Crazy Eddie. Everybody's clamoring to find out. I get the most emails about Crazy Eddie. What's he doing? Where's he at? Why did he get this video from HR? I don't understand. Let's find out. Crazy Eddie, what's happening with you?
Hey, Fred, how are you?
There he is.
Firstly, we're all mourning the death of Gail Sayers, of course. You're welcome to sing in the background Brian's song. Of course, it's not named after Gail Sayers, but how many times do you of course, or else they would have called it, Gail's song. But how many times do you get to play Brian's song? This is like probably the last chance we're going to get.
Oh, I know.
So you can
Another
come
sad
along, and
thing. We don't need more sad things.
I don't think
Go ahead,
Zoom
Eddie.
will switch to you if you just hum quietly in the background.
Okay, I'll do that. Go ahead.
Okay, can I reclaim my time?
Yes, you can. You
All
got
right.
all the time in the world.
Oh, you're so awesome, Fred.
Until you don't
Anyway,
have it. Go ahead.
let me just say this is the last time I'm coming to you live here from my apartment here in southern Glendale,
What?
California. Yeah, I'm moving.
What?
I don't know if you can tell, but I've got all my possessions. They're all bagged up behind me. Those are my dishes. That's the bathroom stuff. That's the stuff from Vegas. That was our business in Vegas. That one.
I think I see one of those bags moving back there.
Yeah, that's probably the one from Vegas.
Oh, okay. Well, we won't talk about that.
That's the one that didn't stay in Vegas.
Ah, I gotcha. Okay. Very good.
Regardless, I felt that I had to move out of here. We're in the gunfire range from where the street is.
Ah.
And the people of southern Glendale are a bunch of cranks.
Hmm.
Yeah, they would cut your heart out of your body and eat it right in front of you and laugh.
Interesting.
They look kind and they act kind. In fact, a lot of them support socially progressive causes.
Right.
But inside, they are smugly smirking. And I would vote against my own interests just to see them be sad.
Wow.
So I'm moving to northern Glendale, Fred. I love northern Glendaleians. They have higher IQs.
Oh, so you're moving from southern Glendale to northern Glendale. I thought you were going to go on this big, long journey.
No.
They're crazy, Eddie. Okay.
This is enough trauma for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I love the people of Glendale. The men, they move gracefully in their pink bathrobes. The women are tall and proud.
Wow. Did you get the training video from HR regarding how to put your hair in a towel?
Yeah, but I don't have the ability. I don't have the muscle flexibility that a woman would have in order to actually accomplish that.
I tried it out. It worked fine for me.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
maybe, there's got yourself an X chromosome there.
Well, what else you got there, Eddie? One last word.
Oh, I was just going to bitch about the Southern Glendalers a little bit more.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe on the second time around.
All right. Let me just say, there's a much better Starbucks.
Somebody at the door.
Oh, that's mean.
Okay, very good. All right, moving on now.
Jesus, I had two more sentences.
We're going to go to, we'll get back to you, Eddie. Don't worry. I'm not going to cut you off.
Sure.
Okay. Duffy Divot. Duffy Divot, what's going on, Duffy? Where's Duffy? He's fallen and he can't get up.
Myself.
Oh, we
I
almost had
muted
to, we
myself,
almost had to
Fred.
go back to Crazy Eddie. Okay.
No, I muted myself, Fred. I'm back. How you doing?
Okay. I'm doing great. I'm glad you figured out how to unmute yourself instead of ripping your clothes off and jumping up and down.
That was going to happen next.
Yeah. Okay, very good. Hey, so Duffy, how's the swing coming? How's your journey coming? I
The
mean,
swing
what's
is
going
really
on,
great
man?
right now. I was very blessed to get a audience with the Dalai Lama.
Mm-hmm.
Traveled to India and had a 3-hour conversation with the Dalai Lama.
Wow.
I'm in a reflective mood today, Fred.
Wow.
I've gone through a lot. I've gone through hypnosis, acting like a chicken. I banged heads with big feet or big foots, however you would say the plural.
Yeah.
We have to ask maybe Cletus. I burned my feet on coals.
Wow, that's right.
I had my service dog eaten out from under me and was mauled by an alligator
I know.
and thrown out of the church.
Mm-hmm.
So I had an audience with the Dalai Lama, and he gave me a ray of hope. And I want to tell you some of the applicable quotes that the Dalai Lama supplied me with, Fred, if that's okay with you.
Very good. Go ahead. The floor is all yours.
One is be kind whenever possible. And I'm glad the Dalai Lama taught me that, because I had never tried that. And I'm trying it now, and it really works. You just try. You start out with being nice. I used to like to kick people when they were down, but now I'm trying to be nice to folks. And it's really working out for me.
Very good. Let me write that down.
This one really touched home with me. The Dalai Lama said this is an old Tibetan saying. Tragedy should be utilized as a source of strength. So I'm feeling I should be the strongest guy out there, Fred. I'm getting my swing back.
Yeah.
I'm feeling confident, and the Dalai Lama has me in a very good headspace, very positive headspace for my comeback.
Interesting.
Now, listen to what the Dalai Lama told me.
I'm all ears.
We can never obtain peace in the outer world until we make peace within ourselves.
Wow.
And I was washed over with peace. And when I went out on the golf course, I was hitting the ball like I haven't hit the ball in years. And I feel the Dalai Lama is helping me.
Really?
I got a couple more, Fred, that I'm going to go back to you.
Okay.
If you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito.
Wow.
See, it was
very
deep this
insightful.
time.
That is deep.
Spent hours with me. I tried to pick out the best quotes. Sleep is the best meditation.
I agree with you there.
And I'm waking up so refreshed and so clear now after learning these things, Fred. Two more and I'm out, Fred.
Okay.
Happiness is not something ready-made. We have to work and engineer on our happiness. We have to be grateful for the victories that we have. And I learned a lot from the Dalai. The last one is, and this applies to my brothers here, love is the absence of judgment. I love you guys all. I never judge you. Back to you, Fred.
Wow. Very good there, Duffy. Awesome. That was some very insightful things that you've learned there, Duffy, from the Dalai Lama. I hope that continues. I'm glad that helped your swing. So I hope you don't try to bang the Dalai Lama's wife or something and screw that up like you did last time. But I'm sure you won't, Duffy. Okay, moving on. We'll get back to you at the end. All right. Quazar. Quazar, are you out there? I don't see Quazar. Naked Engineer Steve, are you in touch with Quazar at all?
Yes, Quazar sent me a speed of light mail saying that he was time traveling.
Really?
We do have this recorded intergalactic message from him.
Okay, great. Wow, look at that. Do you see all that? It was like Quazar. He was like Lincoln. He was like on the moon. He Man, well, good luck in his time travels. I know his fans are going to miss him this show, but hopefully he'll be back for next week's show. You think he could time travel and get here on time for this show? But anyway, that time traveling is a very complicated thing, so I don't want to get into it right now. All right, everybody. Well, now what I'd like to do before I go to a commercial, we have a caller. A caller has called in. Let's see who this caller is. I hope it's my favorite caller. Caller, are you there, caller?
Yeah. Is this Fred?
No, you're not the caller. You're the guest.
I'm a huge fan. I just had to put that in one more time.
Let me write this down. You're going to receive a letter from HR. Okay, very good. That's a tease. That is our upcoming guest, ladies and gentlemen. That's the tie-dye karaoke guy. Yes. Oh, he's he can't follow direction very well, but he's going to be very interesting. I promise you. All right, caller 1, are you there?
Mr. Fred Johnson, how are you?
Oh, hey, Arnold. Yes, you're back. You came back. Yes, How's it going, Arnold? Talk to me.
Oh, it's fantastic. I'm glad to be back on the show. I love you guys. I'm on a plane right now. I'm flying back from Borneo. We're doing an action movie with Tom Cruise.
Really?
But as you know, Cahagan's only given me 10 shows worth of air, so I'm gonna have to go quickly.
Okay.
So, gonna work with Tie-Dye Guy on a new action movie. It's gonna be fantastic.
Oh, really? You're gonna work with Tie-Dye Guy on a new movie? Does he know that? Is this a surprise for him?
Of course not. This is all what we're working on. It's a lot of.
Oh, this is all a tie-in. Okay. See, my staff doesn't tell me these things sometimes. Okay, I got you. All right, go ahead, Arnold.
It's a bunch of fantastic things. Don't miss it. It's gonna be a really good one this time. And of course, I love your show, and I hope all of you guys keep working and getting on to the next season and the next thing. And back to you, Fred.
Okay, Arnold, very good. Stick with us. I hope you can stick with us, because I want to wrap things up at the end. Want to get your final words. And so, great. Thanks, Arnold. Thanks for calling in. All right, now we're going to go to another commercial. And let's go another commercial. And I believe this is one of our other fine sponsors, Blue Surf.
On guard with Blue Surf Essentials.
Good for you.
It's
From Blue.
Blue Surf Essentials. Blue Surf Essentials.
There you go. All right, Blue. I love these new commercials in season 2. These are my shirt just got caught on the drawer. Okay. Yes, new commercials, quick, fast. Yes, we're moving along, quick pace. Very good. Okay, now it's time for the guest, ladies and gentlemen. This guy, he's tie-dye guy, he's karaoke guy. This guy's he's working with Arnold apparently in a movie. Okay, hello, Kyle. The karaoke guy, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Fred. Can you hear me?
There he is, yes. I can hear you.
I've been a big fan of your show for a long time. I've always wanted to call in, and I'm finally here, so I'm glad you're having me. It's nice to hear from Arnold again.
Thank you.
I miss Quazar, though.
Yeah, I know. We all miss Quazar. He's time traveling right now.
Understandable.
Right. Takes time to time travel, I guess. Only he understands that. Okay. Very good. What are you up to?
Well, let me tell you, I've started a new gig. It's a music venture this time. And just real quick, I'll just tell you how I put it together. I took 2 things that everybody loves, and I mashed them together to make a sound that's going to be, I think it's going to be a huge hit on the national level. And I'm looking for investors in a new album, a European tour, and all this stuff. So if you know anybody needing it. What I figured was everybody loves mashups, right? You take 2 songs, you put it in one song, and it's a mashup. Everybody loves that. Well, the other thing I realized is everybody loves karaoke. Am I right?
Okay, if you say so. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I found out. It's everybody, because everybody loves it.
I know my aunt loves karaoke. She loves that. She's down at the bar every night.
Your aunt has incredible taste.
She does.
I want to meet her.
Yeah. Maybe. Well, you should see the guy she pulls out of there, though. But anyway, go ahead. There.
So I got a twist on this, though. Instead of doing a normal mashup, I've invented a new form. It's called the mix-up. Okay. So it's where you take music from one song, the music from one song, and you take the lyrics from another song, and then you create an entirely new melody, and it's a brand new song. I call it the mix-up.
Wow.
So let me give you an example here. I've took like Frank Sinatra's "Something Stupid," that song, and the lyrics to Green Day's "American Idiot." So see where I'm going with this? Something stupid.
Yeah.
American Idiot. I've got a new song. It's called "Stupid Idiot."
Oh, okay. I get it. Let's hear it.
Okay, I'm just going to play just a short little clip for you, because I know I'm rolling right.
Okay, that sounds a great idea. I hear what you're doing. It's the mashup. It's the B-side. That's a whole new genre there, tie-dye karaoke guy.
Let me start my band over, because my band obviously doesn't know where my cues are. Okay, band, you're going to be fired after this.
Let me write this down. Okay.
Wanna be an American idiot, or one nation controlled by the media. Information age of hysteria, it's calling out to idiot America, yeah. So it goes a little something like that.
Oh wow, I get it. So it's the Frank Sinatra tune, and then the Green Day lyrics, and you've mashed those up, which is different. I like that.
Exactly.
Let me write that down.
It's a mix-up. It's a mix-up.
That might be $1 million idea. Let me run that past our lawyers.
We're looking for investors right now. If you can get in at the $10,000 level, we have a T-shirt with this logo right here.
Wow, you get a T-shirt for $10,000 with that on it?
Well, you also get a coffee cup.
Oh, and a coffee cup.
The coffee cup doesn't have the logo.
Let me write that down. Oh,
it doesn't have and a T-shirt with the logo.
Oh, really? The coffee cup doesn't have the logo?
No, but the T-shirt does.
Okay, very good. All right, well, thank you there, karaoke guy, and I hope let us know how that goes. Stick around for your final last words at the end of this show, and hopefully you'll call back again on the next show.
Thanks, Fred. I appreciate it.
All right, thanks for contacting the Fred Show. Very good. See, ladies and gentlemen, that's what you do. He sent us an email. I don't even know who this guy is. He sent an email. Ahnold, are you there? Can you tell us what the email is?
You got all kinds of emails, Fred. I have a whole pile of emails. Which one?
Well, what is the email for people if they want to be on the show? Can you say what that is?
Of course, it's the new fjs@gmail.com.
Very good. Thanks, Arnold. Yes, that's it. So if you want to, and this is what this guy did. He emailed us. He wanted to be on the Fred Show. He's promoting his whole new business. And there you go. That's how easy it is to be on the Fred Show. So, all right, moving on. We're going to go to another commercial. And after the commercial, we're going to do the wrap-up. And here you go. Another fine sponsor of the Fred Johnson Show. There it is, the one and only Millennium Communications. Yes, I can say that now. Millennium Communications, ladies and gentlemen. Without them, the Fred Show is not possible. Greatest company in the world. All right, let's wrap it up. I want to thank the Fred crew. Charlie, 10 minutes. What do you got to say?
10 seconds. They're mowing the lawn outside. I hope you don't hear it. Lots of sports will be happening this week. We'll talk about it next week. Back to you, Fred.
Thanks, Charlie. Nice. Engineer Steve's really working for his money today, I'm telling you. All right. Disgruntled Guy, final last words, 10 seconds.
All right, Fred, I'm still here, and there's a line of lap dancer people, but here's to the grunters, baby, the grunters. I love you guys. Back to you, Fred.
Very good, Disgruntled Guy. Thank you. That's awesome. Cletus, what's your final words there, Cletus?
Well, hey, Fred, it turns out them lamps I saw, they weren't exactly for sale. So I guess I'm either going to have to just gather up my books and bring them down here where the light's better, or look someplace else, because there was something, they said them lamps ain't for sale.
Mm-hmm.
And just out of curiosity, you said you got that new law firm.
Yep.
Do they have experience with restraining orders? I'm just wondering.
I'm sure they do. Let me write that down. I'll write that down and get back to you. Oh, you still got some kind of bracelet on there, Cletus? Is that an ankle bracelet? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Cletus. Very good. Thanks for that, Cletus. Back to Fred. My soundboard shut down. All right, Cletus. Moving on. Crazy Eddie. Okay, Crazy. Let's finish you up here.
Just want to say hi to the Crazy Ed heads.
Yeah.
All my people, my little monsters out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna get through this, man. Peace. And what else? What else?
Oh, is that it? Okay, they're very good. All right. Thanks for that. Yeah, you had your chance. There you go. All right, moving on. Duffy Divot. Duffy Divot. What final words there, Duffy?
Hey, Fred, the words ring in my mind because I used to have a problem with violence.
Right.
And in regards to violence, here's what the Dalai Lama has to say.
Okay.
When a mosquito lights upon your testicles, then you realize that there is a non-violent situation to everything. Back to you, Fred.
Very good, Duffy. That's awesome. I love that. That sounds more like a Duffyism than a Dalai Lama-ism, though. Are you sure about that? Okay, very good. Quazar. Is Quazar back, or is he still time traveling? Do you know, Naked Engineer Steve, for any reason? Is it possible that the Quazar is back?
Quazar is still missing in the Millennium.
Oh, okay. Very good. I thought maybe he had that feed again, but that's all right. Okay.
Gonna have to go through time to next week to do his thing. I'll have to travel next week to do it.
There you go. Very good. There he is. Look, he's on the moon. He's with Humphrey Bogart. God, he's at the Last Supper with Jesus. Oh man, he goes everywhere there. That guy. All right. Okay. Now, caller one. Caller one. We're gonna your last words. 10 seconds there, Ahnold. What do you got?
Let me tell you guys, I'm here for you. There's no action here. Everybody's got to get together this week, and we've got only 8 more shows to go. So it's going to be a fantastic season, and I'm with all of you guys, Disgruntled Guy, Duffy Divot, Crazy Eddie, Cletus, the tie-dye guy. We're going to be working together next week.
That's right.
This is a fantastic show.
Right. Very good, Arnold. Thank you for that. All right, Arnold. Well, man, you are the man, Arnold. Thank you for that. Very good. And yeah, I'm glad you brought that up and reminded me, because yeah, 8 more shows will take us up to right before Thanksgiving. And right before Thanksgiving, that'll give us 10 shows. And then we're going to go on another hiatus between Thanksgiving and Christmas. But right before Christmas, we're all going to do a Fred Johnson Christmas special. So there'll be one show before Christmas. And then starting the new year, hopefully the new year will be a better year. And all right, thanks for that, Ahnold. All right, so next week's show, we're going to do more of the same. Plus, hopefully we'll have some more callers to call in, want to be on the show. And I'd like to thank everybody for tuning into the Fred Johnson Show. And I'll see you next week. See you, everybody.